with those just go down into a bin at the bottom of the turret.
Huh.
I mean, a bunch of nations do it, and you can see it.
Russia still shoots theirs out the tank, don't they?
No, they actually do the same thing. You ever notice on like the T-72 and T-80s in game when you fire and shoot that little cup-looking thing out the turret?
Yeah.
That's the stub of the shell. The shell casing burns away when they fire the shell. It just leaves that little cup, which they eject out the back of the tank. I think the only nation that keeps their shells is Israel, because they don't have access to like mainstream munitions, like munitions and stuff. So they keep the shells so that they can recharge them, like put new shells and stuff in. But pretty much everybody uses the disintegrator. And the amount of people that don't know that is astonishing. Like, I had a friend of mine,
said I wasn't a pipe
which was
hitter?
funny. He was a tank commander. Like that. And I told him that, and he's like, dude, I was in the military for almost 20-something years, and I didn't even know that. You were a damn tank commander. You should have known that.
Oh, what the?
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, they're not a hordes.
He technically shouldn't.
Yeah, he should have known it, but he didn't. Did the dog get you?
Yeah, I was like, what is shooting lasers? I'm like, oh, that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. I looked at the round that you were on. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna get going by one of those things.
I forgot about the stupid dog.
Yeah, but yeah, that little shell casing. Like, if you ever look into it, it's all declassified, and it's really neat.
Huh.
But it's just something most people don't know, like weird knowledge that like you wouldn't expect.
So the only not downside, but the health side to the Abrams shell is the person on the receiving end.
Pretty much,
Because
being depleted uranium darts, when they're produced, up until they're shot, they're kind of inert. It's and they have a special, like, if you, like on military bases and stuff where there's tanks, you'll see an APF SDS dart. It'll be like a white canister, and then the head will be blue.
yeah,
The blue is a shielding. It's a shielding paint, and as soon as they fire it, it burns off, revealing the dart inside, which is probably like a foot or two long.
yeah.
But the reason and even then, if you were to take the dart out and use it as a toothpick if you wanted to, it still has a coating on it that protects you from it. It's only when it's shot at a target,
And
like
burns,
most people think,
and burns through the metal it's going through,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, the metal it goes through tears away and melts the dart down and turns into liquid uranium, depleted uranium,
That's
which
fucking.
sprays all over the inside of the tank. Thus, you heat up uranium, it becomes a little bit reactive. So a tank that you hit, even though the tank is dead and it's years later or whatever, that uranium slag that it produced is still radioactive, and it's all over the inside of the tank.
So even if let's say you didn't die from the round, or not, or like instantly, you're still
Still exposed to radiation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a high dose of radiation. Like, there's like no huge side effects from it.
Yeah, but isn't there they said there's also sometimes there's a dust that you can breathe in on the receiving end that's really bad for the lungs.
Yeah, it's pretty much cadmium poisoning when those things hit. but the gas is like mixed in with the uranium, so it will give you lung cancer after a while. But you'd have to. I mean, at that point, if you survive the initial impact of that, the last thing you're worried about is lung cancer. But it's just over the years that it actually gets bad. Like a single tank getting shot once by a uranium dart like that, yeah, it's not that bad. But if you get like, let's just say, a bunker that I've seen them shoot at, that takes multiple shots to kill everybody that's inside, becomes really radioactive. But the tank crews themselves that fired the depleted uranium are safe. And even the armor that's depleted uranium are safe because the uranium armor is sandwiched in between all the other layers of armor.
Make a sound, you're halfway dead.
If I remember right, and this is from the older Abrams, but it's like ceramic, Kevlar, depleted uranium, then Kevlar, something else I can't remember, and then ceramic again, and then the metal on the inside of it. And then once you so the tank's armor is naturally shielding of the uranium armor itself.
Rapid Response Team Alpha, Security Chief Blanchard, how copy? I've barricaded the command center. I'm a little dinged up.
The amount of radiation that you would get
See if there's anyone left to save. Body cam
20
fly.
years of being a tanker is the equivalent of, well, not even equivalent. You get more radiation doses flying on a plane than you would in a tank. And the only reason the older tanks they say are super radioactive is just because of the gauges. The gauges of like old Shermans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Back when they used radium for their dials, so they glow in the dark. And radium is radioactive.
Yeah.
And over the radium paint, the reason they don't want you inside the old Shermans and stuff is over time, the radium paint flakes off and becomes dust that circulates inside the tank. So thus, they don't want you in old Shermans because if you climb into the tank, it's claustrophobic, there's no air.
The real mystery is how they
just
cram it all
suck
in there.
that radium dust. There's a tank in my near my civic center.
I could count on you, boss.
They had to weld it shut. People kept going inside of it and take pictures.
Failed them.
It used to be functional. People say, "Oh, it's going to be activated. It's not functional anymore."
I heard
But
that one.
here's why I say it still is. Its tracks are sunk in the concrete, you can't, and they're welded, so you can't move it. But if you slide underneath it, it still has a puddle underneath it from transmission fluid, engine oil, and hydraulic fluid. And if it was truly on display, they would have sucked all the fluids out of it. So my thinking is, it still has its blood. I know it still has its engine in it. Because years ago, I was curious, right after a hurricane, the telephone pole dropped, or the wind blew a telephone pole on it, busted one of the welds on the engine hatch,
Yeah.
and it opened. And it still has a big old engine in there. And I'm like, I was thinking if it wasn't for the hurricane and it was open like that, I'd probably get that engine out and bring it home and get it running. And then it dawned on me, what am I going to do with the giant engine? What am I going to put it in? Because it's designed for a tank.
What could you think of any equipment?
I mean, you could probably modify it to be a older engine. But that's about it. The one that, and this is kind of neat, the one that's at the civic center near my house is, it's in Worthing. It's either, I can't really tell without looking at a picture of it, you know, side by side.
Yeah.
It's either an M60A3P rise, like a passive rise, or an
Yeah.
M60A3, or no,
Getting killed by
A4.
me
That's
would be the
not
most
good.
interesting thing to
Joined the
ever
field
happen.
team last
When you're
year.
looking at it,
Nice enough
it's got
guy,
all the
but
little
weird.
nipples all over the tank.
Watcher 6,
ERA.
there's gotta be more crawlers out there.
Are you still streaming or are you getting off? 'Cause
Oh,
your screen went
this is
dark.
what. Oh, did it go back?
Yeah, it's just black.
Kind of dust. It's a
I
good
looked
look
at
for
it. I
you.
was like, what the
Let's just take a moment.
It says it's still going on this side.
Now I'll probably have to refresh.
Fucking Arcane, aren't you doing your job?
Robin said what? It's okay to me.
Why don't you say something? Tala, Arcane's not doing his job as stream manager.
Well, if all Arcane is managing streams like a sloth on a Sunday show, we're all doomed. Maybe a reality check is in order.
Oh, this shotgun's not bad. Especially with double tap.
Oh yeah. I remember back in the day when double tap just tripled your rate of fire. Nowadays it does all kinds of weird stuff now. That's out the game's downloaded. There ain't no job it's downloaded.
Back to the grave.
Well, the main game is downloaded, but the shared content isn't.
Gotta squeeze in some me time.
There we go.
Yep. I'll take it.
I can slide slow. Damn.